What's going on YouTube? How's it going? It's your boy T and Smooth back with another one, man. So we got Trump. It looks like the projected winner in Iowa. 70, as you can see on the bottom of the screen, right? He got 70.2%. His closest one is DeSantis with 15.1, and then you got Nikki Haley at 8.2, and then I think Vivek had something like 5 or something like that. So I mean, it's crazy, man. I think obviously, I mean, based off the polls, if you keep looking at the polls, which we know polls can be wrong, time and time again, they've shown that they can be wrong. But if you keep looking at the polls, you have to think that Trump is the one to beat. You have to think that he's the one that you need to beat. He's the one that you need to focus on and put your energy towards if you're running against him, obviously. Um, and honestly, it looks like he's going to win the whole thing based off the polls. Like now he's even leading Biden. But like I said, you can't always just go off the polls. But this time the polls were right. He blew them out in Iowa. And yeah, it ended up causing Vivek Ramaswamy to drop out afterwards. And then he fully endorsed Donald Trump. So we'll check this out.
Based on the first results and our Fox News voter analysis, the Fox News decision desk can now project that former President Donald Trump will win the Iowa caucuses.
He will take the lion's share of the state's 40 delegates. This result really solidifies his place as the current frontrunner for the nomination. Former Governor Haley and Governor DeSantis fighting for second. And this is really going to maybe last a while because it's a close race right now, how we see it based on the numbers we're looking at. You know, the former president, overperformed in the rural parts of Iowa, but it has been overwhelming, some of these numbers from these precincts that are already starting to come in. Some of them, and we were just talking, it happens quickly.
It's incredible.
Jesse. I mean, they do it on pieces of paper, they finish it, they hear everybody talk, and it's done.
It's stunning, Jesse. I mean, I was in touch with someone who's at a Des Moines precinct, and she said, they listened to the speeches from all of the representatives of the candidates, and then they voted, and it was over very quickly. Everything that we're seeing is that the former president in Iowa tonight has really swept with all age groups. I mean, clearly strong with rural voters who have lower levels of education, but strong all across the board. And it lines up with a lot of what we saw in the polling that we saw in the last few days on issues like a strong leader, good on the economy. All of these things seem to be bearing fruit for him tonight in Iowa, Jesse.
One of the stories, Jesse, is going to be whether the former president can get over 50%, because it's very possible that he will.
Hey, Sean Han.
So my thing is, and this is a very short video, but my thing is, Chris Christie dropped out, so that's a plus. And now you got Nikki Haley, DeSantis, Trump. You had Vivek, now he dropped out. So really, and Ada Hutchison still hasn't dropped out either. He's still technically in it. He's just nowhere near the polling that needs to be to win anything. So really, it's between Trump, DeSantis, and Nikki Haley. Personally, I don't think Nikki Haley's the one. So that leaves Trump and DeSantis for me. And out of those two, I'd probably go Trump. Obviously, if Trump wasn't in it, I'd go DeSantis. But, I don't know. Because if it came down to, if Nikki Haley was the nominee, I don't know how I'd vote. Like, I normally, would vote Republican, but I don't know how I'd vote with that. But, yeah, it's just wild the way that he's like blowing them out. It's not really, I don't know if it's something that people expected or not, but it's crazy. But yeah, make sure you like, subscribe, turn the bell icon on, comment down below, let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.